Hello, my friends. Thank you for coming to visit with me today. I so look forward to our chats. If you're new here, thanks so much for giving me a chance. Please feel free, hit the subscribe button below and the bell. That'll notify you when I post new videos. Go ahead. It costs you nothing. If you're already a subscriber, you've already visited the channel, thanks so much for coming back. Your faith inspires me. So today's a little bit different. I want to talk about perspective, especially trying to change our perspectives before we go to sleep. Okay, so I'm going to start, my nose is itchy, it's allergies. I'm going to start by reading you a poem. Please, please, please do not click off when you hear the start of the poem. You're going to think that's deep and dark and I don't want to hear it. It changes. This is all about perspective. Okay? Now, the poem is written by Abdullah Shawib. I hope I'm pronouncing the last name correctly. This had a huge impact. I ended up finding it. I showed it to a few mothers of teenage girls and boys, really, at work, and they all said exactly the same thing. I'm showing this to my kid. We're the kids. We need to see this about ourselves. Okay, are you ready? I'm very ugly, so don't try to convince me that I'm a very beautiful person, because at the end of the day, I hate myself in every single way, and I'm not gonna lie to myself by saying there's a beauty inside me that matters. So rest assured, I will remind myself that I am a worthless, terrible person, and nothing you say will ever make me believe I still deserve love. Because no matter what, I am not good enough to be loved, and I am in no position to believe that beauty does exist within me. Because whenever I look in the mirror, I always think, am I as ugly as people say? Now, watch what happens when I read the exact same poem, the exact same words, from the bottom up, and I change the perspective. Ready? Am I as ugly as people say? Because whenever I look in the mirror, I always think that beauty does exist within me, and I am in no position to believe that I am not good enough to be loved. Because no matter what, I still deserve love. And nothing you say will make me believe that I am a worthless, terrible person. So rest assured, I will remind myself there is beauty inside of me that matters. And I'm not going to lie to myself by saying I hate myself in every single way. Because at the end of the day, I am a very beautiful person. So don't try to convince me that I'm very ugly. All about perspective, right? How you view things, how we view things. And sometimes, especially for people with anxiety, like myself, remember, I'm your anti-angel, and I have been through this. And I really, really want to save you any pain that I can, or any struggle that I can. If you're going to bed thinking about what the next day holds negatively, if you're going to bed thinking, I should have said this, I should have done that, why didn't I think of that? Oh, what must they think of me? You're setting yourself up for negative thoughts and negative feelings and anxiety. It's so much better to go to sleep with positive affirmations. This is why we're looking at YouTube. This is why we love ASMR so much. It makes us feel good. And going to bed feeling good is one of the best things you can do for your body. Sleep is so important for us. It affects every part of us. When I had to get my CPAP machine, and I talked about before how angry I was and how much I didn't want it, I'm sleeping better. Breathing is still hard, but it's getting there. And I believe now that they say it helps sleep, helps your feelings, your emotions, your health, your weight, your brain function, everything. And that's why we go to ASMR. we want to feel good before we go to sleep. It's not just about falling asleep. I've talked about before journaling. Get yourself a gratitude journal. If 3 is too much, or 5, I was doing 5. 3, 1. Think of one thing that you're grateful for that day. Go to sleep with that thought in your head. And when you wake up, let one of your first thoughts be, today I'm going to, and make it a positive. Make it a challenge. Today I'm going to sincerely compliment someone. Or today I'm going to buy coffee for the people behind me. Or today I'm going to be nice to myself. Today I'm going to write a note and stick it in a lunch bag for somebody I love. Something easy and simple, doesn't have to cost you anything. Make that your challenge for the day, the next day, and do it. You will feel so much joy. You will bring so much joy. Okay, and I'm a big believer in we get what we give. You know, I think I read this poem to you guys once before, but I stand by it. So we'll call this Poetry Day. There is a destiny that makes us brothers. No one goes their way alone. All that we send into the lives of others comes back into our own. And that's true. Okay, if we send out joy, we feel it. It's not reciprocal. We feel it. Because we all have bad things happen to us, and that's not because we put bad things out into the world. Don't ever let someone tell you that. I know this isn't an ASMR word, but that's crap. Okay? We can't always control what happens to us. We can try to control how we react to it. That's important. Okay? This is turning into a words of wisdom day. And I really believe that, and I want that for you. I want you to feel peace in your heart, okay? And I find for me, helping others does that. It could be doing, and again, I promise, I am going to do the love languages videos. I need to do more research. I want these to be good for you guys. I know I do mine unscripted, and I try to do everything in one take, unless the dog starts barking. But for the love languages, I want to know and make just a few notes, you know. But for me, it's service. I like to do things for other people. And you could have a completely different kind. But right now, let's turn our love languages to ourselves, okay? I want you to know that you are worthy of love, that you deserve love, okay? You are lovable, okay? I see your spark. I know it's there. You have so much ahead of you that you don't even realize. And you are so much stronger than you think. The fact, oops, sorry, I hit the camera. The fact that you're watching ASMR on YouTube, you're already looking for ways to feel better. You're already doing something for yourself that's just for you. You know, I'm a big believer in we need to take care of ourselves, and then we can take care of others so much better. Okay? Again, I've talked about that before, that I never understood self-care. I thought it was something woohoo and new agey and selfish. But it's not. It's just like they tell you on an airplane. Put your own oxygen mask on first so that you can help your children put theirs on. I believe that, and I want that for you guys. I think we carry so much on our shoulders during the day, and it carries over into our sleep, and I don't want that for you. If you have to, put a basket at the front of your house, at the front of your apartment, in your room, just an empty basket. And if you have to physically do this, then do it. Take the weight off your shoulders, put it in the basket. You can pick it up tomorrow. But when you're sleeping, I want that weight off you, okay? I want you to think of things that make you feel joy, things that make you feel grateful, things that make you feel loved and love yourself, okay? Because that's the greatest thing you can give yourself. And tomorrow, if you have to look in the mirror while you're getting ready and you have to say to yourself, I matter, I'm worth it. You may feel ridiculous, but you know what? Who cares? Keep saying it to yourself. Eventually, it's gonna plant a seed, and that seed's gonna grow. And you're the sun that's gonna make that seed grow. I promise you that. Okay, I think that's enough wisdom. This is a really short video today. I just, that poem actually came up on my Facebook memories, and I wanted to share it. As soon as I saw it, I thought, I really want I call you my angels. I want my angels to see this and to know, if you just change your perspective just a little bit, you can change your outlook. And when you change your outlook, things can happen. Good things can happen, okay? And it's not just your outlook, it's others. Maybe you say to someone, hey, listen, I know you're not into ASMR, but you gotta hear this poem. And what happens when you change your perspective? You know, I'm not looking for new subscribers. If you can share that with someone, great, because they may share it with someone else. They may type it out. Maybe look it up on Google. The last name is spelled S-H-A-O-I-B. Sorry, it's really tiny printing and my glasses are downstairs. So, as always, my darlings, I love you, I value you, I honor you, and I'm so very, very glad that you were born.